In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some everyday home decor DIYs just using Dollar Tree items, and you do not want to miss. These are amazing. So let's jump in. Hello, my sweet friends. Welcome back to my channel. I am super excited to be spending some time with you today. Today, I have some really simple but really beautiful DIYs that I absolutely love how they turned out. My favorite one happens to be the last one, so keep on watching. Right here for the first one, I do have these plant pots that you can fit 3 plants in each. And I want to stack them up so they can be tiered. So I'm going to take my hot glue gun and I'm going to place the hot glue right inside of these little spaces right here where they stack up on top of each other. And then I am just going to simply press that firmly onto the bottom one. And then I'm going to repeat that for the third plant pot. And this is just going to create a really nice like tiered plant stand that I really love. And I ended up putting Dollar Tree florals in here, but I think it would look really beautiful if you had real plants. And you know, if you love to have real plants, it would look really beautiful in here. And it is super easy to make, you guys. Just like this, I am just adding hot glue and then just pressing that down. If you want, you could use E6000 so it could be more stronger. I just use hot glue so I can work fast for the video, because you know the E6000 does take a little while to dry up. So once I get all of my plant pots stacked up, I am going to take some floral foam, and I did cut little pieces from different types of floral foam that I could find because I was running out, and I stuck them inside of each little plant pot so that I can arrange some florals in there. And like I said, I did just get some from Dollar Tree, and my idea for this was that I wanted to place greenery in the bottom two plant pots, so the first 6 of them, and then I wanted to place flowers on the very top one. So I wanted it to look like that, and then I did end up doing that, so I'm just arranging them how I like, but I didn't quite have enough of the greenery, so I do need to go back to Dollar Tree and just fill it up more. But you can kind of see what I wanted for this piece. I wanted the greenery to be in the bottom and then flowers coming out of the top, and I think it ended up looking really beautiful, you guys. And I did also just hot glue down each floral foam to it so that way they won't move or anything like that. And yeah, and that was it for this DIY. Really simple, you guys, and really beautiful. And I really love this one. I think it is really nice, and you can always change out the florals from season to season. And like I said, you can even plant some real flowers in here, which would be amazing. Let me know what you think of this DIY. And if you are not subscribed yet, go ahead and do that now because it is absolutely fun over here. We do all sorts of DIYs, all themes for your home decor needs, and I would love to have you. For the next DIY, I have here 2 of Dollar Tree's wooden crates. I'm just going to remove those tags. And then I want to glue them together. So I'm just going to take my E6000 and a little bit of hot glue, placing that onto each of the little shiplaps that are there, and then just squeezing them tight together. And I'm even going to place a little clip on them to make sure that they're really nice and tight. And then once I get that done, I am going to give them a coat of some white paint. For some reason, you can't really tell the paint. It doesn't really show. So I do give it 2 coats of that paint just so you can see a little bit of a difference. But if you did want a completely different color, then you can obviously choose whatever color you would like. To me, it's perfectly fine. It almost looks like a whitewash, which I don't mind. And then once I get that done and nice and dried, I'm going to be going in with this beautiful ribbon that I got from Dollar Tree. I've never seen these ribbons before. This one is sort of a bluish color, and they also had one in black. And I think these are really pretty. I'm going to just hot glue it around the whole entire frame here. And the way I'm going to do it is I am going to start hot gluing it, and then on every corner where I turn the ribbon, I'm going to add another dot of hot glue. And that's just because I want the ribbon to be nice and tight going all the way around and not looking loose at all. So that is why I add a dot of hot glue on every corner that I turn until I get right back where I started, and then just put that down with some more hot glue so it can stay. I hope you guys enjoy these types of DIYs where they are simple and easy to make and they just look really beautiful for your everyday needs. I love making decor like this just because that it's just so many uses that you can use for them. Like for this here, you can absolutely put whatever you want inside of it and it looks beautiful. And it's something that, you know, you can make in less than 5 minutes. And it has, like I said, multiple uses. You can use this for your, you know, cosmetics, for something in the bathroom, something in your kitchen, literally anything. So that is why I love to do DIYs like this using I especially love to use their wooden stuff from Dollar Tree, all of their wood stuff from wood signs, the wooden crates, everything like that. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but I just love to create with wood because there's so many things that you can make. So now I am going in with some jute string to make a hanger for this piece so we can hang it up, of course. And then I also like to take the same ribbon or whatever, and I just like to go across it, across that jute string, just so it can give it even more stability onto the back when we hang it. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take the same ribbon and I'm gonna make a little strip onto the front of this entire piece, just because I want to hide those seams where the two boxes meet, and it can look a little bit prettier. And then that is the final thing for this DIY. Super simple once again. And here's how I styled it just to show you how you can put it. You can put your nail polishes and some of your makeups, arrange your lipsticks in here. I think that would be really cute and I love it. You would have to let me know what you think. It is super simple, but girl, you have a lot of uses for it. Let me know how you would style it. My friends, today's video is in collaboration with my sweet friend Zaina over at OK at Home DIY. If you do not know her channel, then I suggest you go check out my description box below so you can go and head on over once you are done watching my video. She makes some awesome stuff and some great content, and I'm sure you will love her and her channel. When you go over, make sure you tell her I said hi and that I sent you. And yeah, make sure you go check her out. She is super sweet, you guys, and talented. Next up, you guys, I have here this Easter sign from Dollar Tree. This is how it looks in the front and back. I'm going to remove that little puffy tail. And then I was going to remove the paper from off of the sign because you can peel it up. And if you apply heat, it will come off. But then I quickly realized that it would be better if I leave it on so that way it can be much more smoother for me to place down some wallpaper. So I just took my hot glue and fixed that little corner there. And then I'm just going to take my sander and I'm going to sand the entire thing down because I want the wallpaper to stick really well. And so I just sand it down. And then I am going to take that wallpaper, this marble one from Dollar Tree. This one is really pretty. I'm going to start placing it down on my sign. And right here you can see I started placing it down, but then I took it off because I didn't think that the blue would show through as much as it was. So then I just quickly took it off before I laid it down all the way, and I gave it a coat of some white paint. And I didn't like cover it completely. I just gave it a nice little coat just so I can dull down the brightness of that blue. And that worked perfectly fine. You can't see it underneath the wallpaper anymore, which is what I wanted. So you definitely don't need to cover it completely, just as long as that color is dulled down. So that way when you add your paper on top, you won't see it coming through that paper. And it actually turned out really nice. This is my favorite DIY from today. I really love how this one turned out. I think there's so many great uses for it and it looks very high end. Now to place down the wallpaper, I am just going to start small. And then I'm going to peel back the paper from the back and then scrape it on, peel back, scrape it on. and just continue that process until the entire thing is put on the sign. I do like to use like a flat edge, like a straight edge, or even my Cricut tool just to help me get the wallpaper onto the surface just like this. And then once I get that piece down, I will pull it back some more and then just continue scraping until it is all on there. Then I'll go ahead and turn it over, and I'm going to cut off all of that excess of the wallpaper. And to do this, I like to go nice and slow and flush against the edges of the piece so I can make sure that it's going to be really nice at the end. And this knife that I'm using is from Dollar Tree, and this works amazing. It works really good and cuts really well. The blades are nice. And they do come in a variety pack of different kinds of blades. So if you are looking for a little craft knife, then I do recommend the one from Dollar Tree because I always use it. So now once I cut off all of the excess, you can see here it comes off really nice and easy. And I am still going to go in with my sand block just so I can go around the edges and make sure that it's really nice and flushed to the sign. Guys, if you missed my latest video, I did a Temu haul with some amazing items from Temu. If you haven't heard of them, go check out that video. I'm going to pop up a link right here. They sent me some amazing items and I want to show you guys. And I do have a code for you to put in whenever you are ready to check out whatever you would like, a 40% off. And you cannot beat that because the website is already on a bargain and really cheap. So go ahead and check it out. I'm going to have all of the links in my description box in case you missed that in my latest video. So now on the sign, I want to place these two little organizing trays from Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of 3, but I'm just going to use 2 for this sign because I think 3 looks a little bit too busy. So I'm just marking here where I want to pre-drill because I want to attach these to the sign, but I don't want to use hot glue. So I'm just marking where I want to pre-drill some holes, and then I am just going to take my drill and drill those out. You guys, and using the drill to attach these was a great idea because the baskets turned out really nice and firm, which is what I wanted because what we place in here is going to have to hold up its own weight. So you want it to be nice and firm and, be able to do that. So now I'm taking some jute string and I'm just threading it through the back of the sign and then going inside of the basket, the hole of the basket. And then I'm going to pull it through and I'm going to put it back out through the inside to come out through the back. So in through the back at first and then out through the inside of it to come out in the back again, if that makes any sense at all. But you can see exactly what I'm doing here. And I did this so that way it can have the jute string holding the basket. And then once I get it through, I am going to just tie it off in the back. And what I did for that is I took some hot glue, I placed a little dot down, I made a knot, and then I placed a little bit more of hot glue, made another knot, and did it once again. So I did 3 knots with hot glue in between each one, so that way it is really nice and tight and it won't be going anywhere. And what I did to this basket is what I will do to the second one down below, of course. And then all I did was add a little diamond to the top there, as you can see. And here is the final look. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. I love how high-end it looks, how nice and sleek it looks. You would have to let me know what you think of this DIY, and if you would give it a try, I would love to know. Thank you so much for stopping by today and spending some time with me. I truly appreciate you. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and do consider hitting that subscribe button so you could be a part of my YouTube family. Also, don't forget to check out my sweet friend Zaina. Her link will be in my description box, and I will see you all on the next one. Take care. God bless. Bye.